Hi. So, I'll be making 2 Dragon Ball Z themed skateboards for Braille to skate. I taped some printer paper together, then I'm tracing my board to get the shape of it. Gotta check if it's right, and double check because I don't trust myself. And then just carefully trace it. And then you just have to draw the image that you want to have. I already drew this beforehand, but I forgot to record it, so this is just me tracing. Same thing with the second board. Once you cut out the stencil, you put it onto the board and trace that on there. I'm using my trucks to make 2 new holes for the bolts. If you ever wonder why there's so many holes on my table, it's because I do stuff like this. Then I'm just going to set it up like a normal skateboard. So first get your grip tape and put it on the board. Then you're going to use a skate tool to etch out the shape of the board on the grip. And now carefully with a really sharp razor, cut out the grip. And normally you want to cut away from yourself, but when it comes to putting on grip, you actually want to cut towards you. It's easier. So just be really careful. And watch out with your fingers, because you may be thinking like, oh, I got this, there's no worries. And then you look at your hand and you're like, oh crap, I cut my fingers. Use the excess grip to sand down the edges. That way it won't easily just peel off. I'm using a small screwdriver to poke holes through the grip, and that's where the bolts are going to go through. Then I'm going back with a razor and making the holes bigger. Okay, so I don't want to redraw that on the grip, so instead I cut up the stencil and then just traced all the pieces onto the grip. To color it, I'm using paint pens. Came out looking like he got a really bad tan on his face. So for the second board, I used some cheap wood because I think it would be fun if it broke. And this is pretty much the same as the last board. So I traced the stencil onto the wood, then I cut out the shape. Then using a long ruler, I kind of just eyeballed to see where the middle of the board is. I then used my trucks to see where they would be placed. And when doing something like this, you just want to make sure you have enough room to where there's a tail and a nose. Make sure you don't put them too far into the edge or else it won't have enough room to pop. Once you figure that stuff out, you just use your trucks to mark in where the holes are going to be for the bolts. It pops, it rolls, and you can ride on it. So it's good. I'm doing the same thing I did with the last board to put on this grip. Just watch out for your fingers. That message is for me. And then again, just using paint pens to color the whole thing.
Alright guys, we're very excited to be here today with the wonderful, the great Hector. His name is Hector, don't Fector. Does that make sense?
You know what's funny?
Drink nectar.
I got him on Instagram right now and I describe him as wonderful.
He really is. He's really a wonderful man. And he made us today. This is a very special episode of You Made It, We're Gonna Skate It. You made it! You made it! You made this, I did not. So, tell us the difference between this one and this one.
This is a real skateboard.
A real skateboard.
Just cut up, and then this is some cheap, plywood.
Plywood, which doesn't feel cheap to me, which is generally quite expensive.
Yeah, so we're gonna skate this, and then we're gonna take this home.
No, we're skating both of them. Don't. Ow.
If it survives, though.
If it survives, it's definitely not gonna survive.
Yeah! Let's go! Oh, uh-oh.
We good. Oh no! He's like, I got you. I will punch you in the face. Yeah. Oh! Oh! Goku! What's the green guy's name? Piccolo. This is for my boy Piccolo. Oh my gosh. It's like a helmet. This Goku hair. It's like a helmet. No! No! How do you land Primo with one truck?
I can't give up. I don't really know where my power ends now. But as long as I have energy to move my body, and that means I still haven't hit you with everything yet.
I give up. I can't. Oh!
Wow. Counts.
Oh!
I'm counting that. Both feet were on the ground.
Oh!
No way.
Hey, if you land it right now, I'll make you an anime weapon.
Alright, cool.
Make it more?
Right here. Some anime weapon. Gotta motivate him to do it now. It's hot. Oh.
No way. Pull up.
Let's go!
He kind of stopped at the end.
I would have flipped in and out, but that's okay. That's okay. He got it.
They're so much taller now with the hair.
I'm a tall Super Saiyan.
No taller.
A huge thanks to Hector for making us these incredible boards. You're making awesome videos. The links are in the description below of how he made the hair and both the boards.
Yeah.
So you guys can go click on that and check it out right now and subscribe to the Braille Armory channel. You will not be disappointed. Think they'll be disappointed?
No, sounds like Red Man. You got the bangs because
Get out!
Wow. That was great. 80 pressure. Does that be pressure for variation?
Oh.
Mowgli!
It won't come off.
Get it off!
Alright, dude. That's as good as it'll be.
Oh, that's amazing though. Pew pew! Ah, pew! Oh! Get out of here! And also, you made a whole video of this making this.
Yes.
Is it already up?
No, I haven't even yet. I'm not even yet.
It'll be up soon.
This was the first anime I saw. I was like 5 years old.
Me too.
I swear, it's crazy.
I never watched anime.
How sick does this look though? Right? Mogul?
Yeah.
Alright? Huh? If you guys want to buy this board, leave it in the comments below. Wait, hold on.
Now you're ready.
Let's go! There you go, there you go. There you go!